Now I'm going to do another review about a haunted attraction I went to yesterday, actually. This one is Night of Terror in Mullica, New Jersey. From where I live in central New Jersey. This is very southern. It's about an hour and a half from my house. Again, wrote down all my many notes. So, here we go. So, first of all, I heard about this place on Travel Channel. I am a big Travel Channel fan. I watch it all the time. And they were listed as one of the scariest, so I had to check it out. Finally got there after 4 years of hearing about this place. Finally got there. First of all, very cheap, very affordable. Like I said in my previous video I just did, I said it was $17 for one walkthrough at Camp Evans Base of Terror. This is $30 for all 6 attractions, and you need to buy all 6. Obviously, you don't have to do all 6. If you really don't want to do something, don't do it. But you're spending that money for all 6, and there's no way around it. And it's $60 for VIP. I didn't do VIP, I just did normal. It's actually probably worth the VIP, but I'm not paying $30 extra, sorry. Everything in this place is handmade. Takes about 500 to 800 hours per prop, which is crazy. So, let me see where I start. So, first of all, we waited about 40 minutes to get our tickets. We were in the cash credit line because we all had credit cards. And then there was the cash line, and the cash literally had no people on it. So if you're going, probably bring cash so you don't have to wait 40 minutes to get in. First you go to two of the first haunted walkthroughs, which are called Slaughter Cave, I think, and Dark Dreams, I think. Something with the slaughter in the dark. They were actually a really decent size. A lot of these haunted walkthroughs are very short, I find. These were actually a very decent size. However, the con, once again, sent way too many people in at once. I mean, I guess I can understand in this situation because the wait was so long per attraction. It's very long. Well, actually, we probably waited about a half hour, which isn't that bad. But, like, for the Hayride and stuff, humongous wait. Not for us, because we waited to the end of the night, but people that were there probably waited a good hour. So I guess I can understand why you want to send so many people in. But, you know, it's just too many people. That's really what it comes down to. They actually had a room in the Dark Dreams, I think it's called. In the Dark Dreams, they had a bubble room, which I've never seen before. I've been to like 10, 11, 12 of these haunted walkthroughs. I've never seen a bubble room. And by bubble room, I mean you're walking through and literally bubble bath is coming from the ceiling and just falling on top of you, on the floor, in a bubble bath everywhere. It was just really awesome. Granted, it was like 32 degrees when I went. We were all shivering and shaking, and it was pretty cold, those bubbles, but it was really unique. I've never seen that before in any attraction, haunted or not haunted. I've never seen it before, so that was awesome, so different. Every room in those two, and in general, but every room had great theming, and excellent props and use of them. You never knew what was real. They had one room you walked in, it was mannequins, just rows and rows and rows of mannequins, but they all looked like mannequins. It wasn't like you were looking and, oh, that one looks like he's breathing, it must be real. No, they all looked like mannequins. Why can't I say that? They had a room with, like, you know how you hang, like, I mean, I was gonna say dead bodies, but more like meat. You know how you go into, like, the slaughterhouse or something, and there's all those, the meat hanging. They kind of had that same thing, but with people, and you never knew, you know, are these people real? Are they like sacks of burlap? Like, you never knew one. I think there was one that was actually real. He didn't pop out when I was standing there, but I think one of them was real. They had a girl hanging from the ceiling. Well, not really hanging, more like crawling. on the ceiling, and like it was an open area, so when you looked up, she was literally right there. That was awesome. After we did those, we got food because we were freezing and we needed hot chocolate. Awesome, cheap, decent food. Tasted pretty good and ridiculously cheap. When you go to these haunted walkthroughs, if you've ever eaten there before, things are like $7, $8, $9, $10. I bought a pumpkin donut and a hot chocolate. $2. That was awesome. And everything was cheap. It wasn't just like those 2 items. Everything. I don't think there was one thing above $4. I'm pretty sure. After that, we were actually going to do these other 3 walkthroughs they had. But, sorry, I heard something. But I couldn't do the, you actually couldn't do the 300 walkthroughs first. You had to do the Hayride next, because the Hayride brought you to the 3 other attractions. So we went ahead and did the Hayride. I was actually really looking forward to this Hayride because that's what they really focused on the Travel Channel, and I was dying to see this Hayride. So, which is why I wanted to save it for last. But, wow. That's what I have to say about that Hayride. That Hayride was fantastic, hands down, best Hayride I've ever been to. I've been to Fright Fest. I don't like Fright Fest at Six Flags, but they used to, way back, Fright Fest, they used to have a haunted Hayride, which was pretty decent. But this one was incredible. I mean, this rivaled Disney, for sure. But the scary Disney, not like the Mickey Mouse Disney. What I noticed was in the Hayride, excuse me. What I noticed was in the Hayride, it was mostly props. There were a few people, clowns and such, dressed up and trying to scare you and everything, but 95% of it was props. And the props were insane. I mean, I wish I could take pictures or video or something to show you, because it was just mind-blowing. And my favorite, I mean, they have a bunch of great ones. I mean, they were all amazing. I mean, they had props flying over the Hayride. I mean, crazy, crazy things. But my favorite, I am a dinosaur girl. I love Jurassic World and Jurassic Park and all those movies. And they actually had a section. It showed like a big T-Rex, and then it said Lost World. And when it said that, like a big T-Rex hand came out and like wrapped around the sign. It was pretty awesome. But that wasn't the best. The best was when your Hayride was going through this, after you passed that sign, your Hayride was going past this, like, almost looked like a brick wall. It wasn't brick, but almost looked like a brick wall. And it opened up, and it was like a huge T-Rex skeleton head of a skeleton. I don't know, something like that. And it was, oh my god, it sounded like the one in the movie, looked like the one in the movie if it had no bone, face, I guess. But oh my gosh, it was just, oh my god. I can't stop thinking about it all day today. I've been thinking about this because it was just insane. After the Hayride was over, we did the 3 haunted walkthroughs that were after the Hayride. I can't remember their names. I know it was Headhunters, Headhunters, Zombie Mayhem, and I don't remember the other one. Oh, the Corn Maze. Yes, the Corn Maze. So Zombie Mayhem, Corn Maze, Headhunters. They were good, but extremely fast-paced. I mean, I know they wanted to get people out of there. Trust me, I know. I got the gist that once you got out of the Hayride, you just got shoved through those things. And they wanted you in and out. I mean, as soon as I gave them my ticket, they were like, get in there already. I mean, they really wanted you in and out. Again, theming was great. Theming was great. The actors were great. The actors wanted to be there, even the ones that, I'm sure not everyone wanted to be there, but the actors that wanted to be there and the actors that didn't want to be there was doing a fantastic job. It was really well run. And, oh my god, I recommend this 140%. I've never been to a haunted walkthrough and Hayride that I was so pleased with. You can tell, once again, this one cares. They're not just there to make money. Of course, that's a bonus. But they're not just here to make money. They want you to walk away mind blown. And I was. So, oh my God. I can't even put into words how fantastic that was. If you ever go there, I think it's around like Atlantic City. Kind of like Atlantic City, Pennsylvania area. But oh my gosh, it was fantastic. I don't have enough words to express how amazing this was, and I hope you get the chance to check this out because it was fantastic. It really was fantastic.